Yeah, where was I? It's like saying, before the Big Bang there was there was chaos. There was quantum bubbly foam nothingness, right? And I've already said, well, what created that and what underlied that and why was there that? Or that's the breeder, or another way of looking at it is chaos then, that quantum foam, that chaos is actually the precursor, the mother, the wellspring to bring forth the Big Bang, the ordered principle. Therefore, inherent within the chaos, the chaotic state, is the ordering principle. It means it was fated. It means that chaos, zero-point energy, the pre-Big Bang, or whatever you want to call it, is actually the mother of order, of creation. The two are symbiotic. The one gives rise to the other. Therefore, it's fated. It's like saying with the car accident I was saying before, that you have A and your B and your C and your D will lead to E. Yeah? Oh, it's just quantum foam and it blew forth the Big Bang and it's just there. There's no reason behind it. Well, there is a reason behind it. You have bouncing, and the law of averages say eventually you're going to get bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah? You see what happened there? Out of this chaos, this eventually, inherent in it, would come forth pattern, ordering principle, pattern, structure, harmony, pattern, reason, will, if you want, or design. Anyway, where was I? In the definition of physics given above, we meet with two undefined concepts. It's hard to actually describe the impossible. Yeah? You can only make approximations. Anyway, getting back to this. In the definition of physics given above, we meet with two undefined concepts, space and matter. Now, I've already referred to space in the preceding pages. Professor Chwolson writes, in objectifying the cause of a sensation, that is, transferring this cause into a definite place in space, we conceive this space as containing something which we call matter or substance. Further says, the use of the term matter was reserved exclusively for matter which is able to affect our organ of touch more or less directly. Further, matter is divided into organized matter, of which living bodies and plants are composed, and non-organized matter. Yeah, let me digress again. I mean, scientists are constantly, they just had some fucking lecture at NASA trying to figure out iron, sulfur, and this, that, and chemicals and minerals and electromagnetism. How did that bring about life? Well, I said to them when I sent an email, I said, well, you think that all those things, chemicals, minerals, electromagnetism, and physics, brought about life. Well, what actually brought about the Big Bang, the physics, the chemicals? You could say that life, in a sense, the ordering principle, that which likes to structure things, which naturally selects, as Darwin would say, yeah, was the precursor. There was some kind of principle, driving force, ordering principle, and intelligent design, maybe not consciously willed, because you start to get that place that Buddhists talk about where you cannot admit to the existence of God, but you cannot admit or even admit to the non-existence of God. It becomes paradoxical. What is willed and what is accident? Yeah? You can't actually define them in a sense. What is something consciously come about or something come about by? Anyway, accident, as I just said, can be something which is, well, I've kind of explained it. Anyway, let's get back to this. The use of the term matter, further, matter is divided into organized matter, of which living bodies and plants are composed, and non-organized matter. Yeah? This method of division, instead of definition, is applied in physics. This method of division, instead of definition, is applied in physics whenever definition is difficult or impossible, that is, in relation to all fundamental concepts. Later, we shall often meet with this fact. The difference between organized matter and non-organized matter is determined only by external characteristics. The origin of organized matter is admitted to be known. let me stop and digress here a bit more. It's like you cannot have organized matter without unorganized matter. They are two sides of the same coin. Yeah? I couldn't exist without this big rock, the planet. And this big rock, the planet, and me couldn't exist unless there was a gravitational field and shit which formed the solar system. Yeah? And the sun, which is regarded as inorganic. But I here exist, plants grow because of photosynthesis. Yeah? The sun is as much a part of a plant's life cycle and body as its cells are. And by the same token,